morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to try out before you a very different sort of a recipe which is very rich and can actually be served to special people coming to your house. What I am trying to do today is that use some garden fresh spinach and prawns and potatoes and make small pockets of it so that it can be served in a rich onion gravy. So for that, what I will do first of all is that I've taken big sized prawns. You can choose any prawns that is available in the market and clean them thoroughly, devein them, everything done. Around 18 prawns are here, and I'm going to first of all marinate the prawn in salt, a little salt and vinegar. Now this will bring out everything that's not needed from the prawns, or in fact this is a step we follow, which is a step followed for every prawn recipe, a little bit of vinegar. So while I marinate this nicely for say 10 minutes, once I marinate this, after 10 minutes you will see some white water that will come out from the prawns, showing that it is being marinated. So we'll keep the prawns aside. Apart from the prawns, we will also need some cashew nuts. Around 18 cashew nuts I have taken. So it's very easy to remember that we can actually keep the number of prawns and the number of cashew nuts almost same. And we will also need around 4 big sized onions, 1 chili, green chili. You can change the number of chilies according to your taste, and some milk. First of all, after marinating this, we have to mix all these in a grinder into a fine paste. We will also need some pods of garlic and a small inch of ginger, which will be crushed into a paste. We will need spinach, a fresh handful of spinach, and some potatoes, which are around, I have boiled here 3 potatoes and in salt, and I have kept it apart, which has to be smashed and used to make the pockets. Apart from that, we'll also need some corn flour. So here I have 3 tablespoons of corn flour, just a pinch of garam masala, and some grains of sugar, and half a bay leaf, or almost a small bay leaf you can say, and some desi ghee and some cream. We will be doing the entire cooking in mustard oil. So we'll wait for some time and get back after the prawns marinate and give out the milky mixture. It's been 10 minutes now, so these prawns have been marinating. So you can see there's a nice water, milky color water that's out from the prawns. And now what we need to do is that we'll wash the prawns, and then we'll just put a little more of salt and fry just a little, not fully, because you need to remember, if you fry prawns too hard, they become like elastic, and you do not like elastic prawns. Meanwhile, I've already kept the karai on flame, and then we are going to do the cooking after washing it and again smearing it with a little bit of salt. So put the karai on flame, and now it's ready. Heat it with some mustard oil and just fry these prawns for some time. It's very beautiful to see the prawns change the color. The moment you put it in the oil, immediately will change the color. And you have nice pink prawns here, turning, pinkish, little pink, little orange, and you have nice, they just crawl together, as if they are shy. So that's it. You put all the prawns together and fry them just for some time. And then we will take them out. All in one lot. We fried all of them in one lot because we do not want them to be fried very hard. So we'll already automatically get the shape of the round prawn and look like pockets in a nice and rich onion and cashew cashew gravy. In between, while I was doing this, I have already put the palette or the spinach. With a little salt, I have boiled the spinach. So we'll also have to make a gravy of the spinach. Not a gravy, it's a paste. So we'll just take these out in a plate. They are just cooked, just a little. So they need to be out now before they become elastic. We have to be very careful because the prawns cook up very fast. So they are out. Beautiful white little things and little creamish, a little orangish, and they look very good together. Right? So we are done. We just switch off the gas and now we'll get going with boiling the spinach, making a paste of the spinach, taking out all the water, and of course we need to make a paste of the onion, cashew and the milk and little I think 1 chili. So now I have already cut the onions into small pieces and put these the cashew nuts and break the chili into it and put the amount of say half a cup of milk into it and give it a nice whisk. So this is how the mixture looks with it's a very rich mixture because of the onions and of course the the milk and the cashew nuts with the chili. And now this is done. We are ready with this and this. Now we go about to mashing up the potatoes. I have almost mashed up all the potatoes. And now we go about, we have to make a paste of the spinach before we make small bundles of the prawns and the spinach and the potatoes. So in fact I haven't told you the name of the recipe that I am trying to make today. It is spinach pockets in, alright, shall we talk about this as prawns and spinach pockets in rich onion gravy. So we just boiled the spinach and then just made a paste of the spinach so that we can use it with the mashed potatoes. Let's put all of them together here. Yes. We'll try to make pockets, little green pockets. The color is so beautiful, you know. Look at the color of beauty. This is called green color. Lovely green, you can say. Right. So here we also put in some of the entire ginger garlic paste. Yeah. So we'll do the mashing with the hand, I guess. That's better. So everything done. Here we'll put the corn flour also, because the corn flour will give nice binding to the whole thing. Now we'll try to mash it up. I hope the green color is there, you know. I do not want it to merge with the white of the off-white of the potatoes. One thing that's remaining, we need to add some salt here. I guess we'll need some more of the corn flour, because it's becoming very sort of lumpy and soggy also. So first we'll put some corn flour. So as I always say, it's all a trial and error method. I think this will be done here. Okay, now we need to add some salt here. Of course we need to remember the salt while we had, you know, boiled the potatoes. So a little bit of salt, and we'll taste for it. Everything is boiled, so don't worry, we can very well taste it. So to just check out whether it's done, whether it tastes good. Just a little for the taste. A little more of the salt needed. So we'll add some more salt. I think some more. The water has eaten up all the salt, I guess. So that's it. All of them together. because of the water from the the spinach. Therefore we are having this problem now. So we take a little lump there and take a nice small prawn, put it in between. We have to use both the hands. It seems very messy, but I think when we eat it, it'll seem very, very good. Okay, so that's it. Let's see how it goes. We'll make small pockets of the prawn in between and the mixture on the top. So it shouldn't be, it's best, I think, to avoid too much of water in the spinach, otherwise it will really be very difficult for you to manage. So that's the first one, and this way we will make for all the others. So we are trying to make it. So in between I have tried to do something like, you wet your hands a little and put the prawn in and try to just cover it up with the green mixture. So so that it's fully covered. We have to be very delicate with this part, however. So these are the ones that I've made already. So this way we'll finish up the entire thing. So prawns inside, baby prawns in pockets. Let's see how the dish turns out to be. So we'll try to fry all of them slowly and gently. Let's see how it comes out. Just reduce the flame and cook. And meanwhile, I have also heated up another karai. In that, I'm going to put some pure ghee, desi ghee, and a bit of vegetable oil. Right. While that heats up, in between I'll just check for what's happening this side. Okay. Turn. And return. Let it fry for some more time. I think I can put one more on the side. One more on the side. Let it cook up. Now that's the other karai is heating up, and then I'll put some grains of sugar in it and wait for it to come up. The sugar comes up, and then there'll be a frothy layer there, which will make the sugar with the entire curry very, very tasty. This is how it's looking after it's been, the green is retained, so that's why I was very worried about that. I've heard about this dish somewhere, so I tried to, try it out because it sounded good. Anyway, now let's move here and have a look at the frothy layer that's formed there. And now is the time to put in the bay leaf there. And then of course, we'll also put in the mixture that we had made of the onion and the kaju or the cashew. We have a nice smell of the desi ghee that's emerging and filling up the aroma of the space is beautifully delicious. So while that cooks up, I think we need to add some more water here. You mix up and give it the water from the mixing and give it a nice stir. So here at this point you can decide whether you really want the white gravy or the yellow gravy. If you want the yellow gravy, you can very well. Now here I'm adding some salt here. Now if you want the the yellow gravy, you can add the yellow color, the turmeric here. So like I just wanted to contrast the green and the white, but let's see if I want to change the color. So here these are out. So now they're done and they're out. So like that we have to follow. We have to, in fact, cook up all the other remaining prawns too. And in between, let me just give it a stir and let this cook on for some time. So we can do one thing, we can just give it cover and let it go on for some time. It will heat up, it will speed up the heating process and the cooking process. In between, what I'll do is that fry up all the other parts of this is cooking up. But I have a feeling, why not making little yellow, just to give that golden color. It will make the dish more appealing, I guess. For people in India, we like the color yellow. So I'm just changing my entire dish into yellow with a splash of the yellow, right? So we'll just have it, I think it's off-white in a way, or we can have little light yellow there, okay? So we can have the yellow there, and then I've changed the whole, the texture, the color itself changes with the adding of the yellow color. Right in between, I'll just check for all these that are cooking up. Small pockets of prawn and spinach. Right. So whenever we talk about prawns, normally we have prawn malai curry and prawn masala, we have chili prawn, so many recipes that you can really cook up with prawns. And anything is good with prawns. Any gravy becomes really delicious with prawns. So let's try this new recipe out, and I have changed the color to yellow. So now we're just going to take out the others that are remaining and let it cook for some time. The karai will cook on for some time, and then we'll have the last few going in, and then we can add some hot water and put in the dumplings and let it cook in slow flame to gather all the richness of the cashew nut into themselves. So we'll put some water here just to make the gravy, and it's sticking on to the karai just to make it rich and thick. We'll put in some warm water. In fact, I put in hot boiling water so that the gravy becomes hot and warm faster. Give it a nice stir so that it becomes even. Let me see. Yes, we'll just make it even and let it come to a boil. Then we can drop in our dumplings. So increase the heat and reduce the heat because it has got stuck to the karai, base of the karai. Okay, so let it heat up. While it heats up, all these dumplings are also completely beautifully done up. Now I want all of them inside my gravy so that we can have proper spinach pockets in prawn spinach pockets in onion gravy. Okay, so that's done. You can see it's coming to a boil also here. So we'll put in the dumplings into the gravy. Okay, so one by one all the dumplings will go inside the gravy and let them cook in the gravy for some time. Okay, but they're so delicious. You know what, I just tried one in between. I could not hold my temptation, and I really tried out one, and I'm telling you, it really tastes very beautiful even when we are just tasting it from without really putting it into the gravy. We're having it just like dumplings. So while it has come to a boil, we'll do one thing. We'll just reduce the flame and let it cook on slow flame for 3-4 minutes, and then we'll see how it is going. So now let's see how it goes. Yes, done up beautifully. Yes. Okay, just taste for the salt. I think I'll just close the switch of the gas, so we'll get a very thick otherwise. It's melting in the mouth. It's so delicately delicious. And now is the time to dish it out. And in fact, we have one step remaining. The step where we put the the cream. I think I have used a lot of ghee also. So let me just use the cream to decorate the whole thing. So we just put some of the cream on top to give the people an inkling of how rich it is. In fact, with the use of ghee and the prawn and the spinach and the potato, and it's a rich gravy of cashew nuts, all of them will melt into your mouth if you try it out. Do try out my dish, and do like and subscribe if you like watching the recipe, and do give your comments. I would love to read them. Thank you.